Good afternoon, everyone. This is Patrick Pinto from BC Solutions, and welcome to another riveting episode of the ABCs of Digital Marketing. Today, I'm sitting with Ryan McColgan from Center of Wealth Preservation. Ryan, how are you today?
Good, Patrick. How are you?
I'm doing well. Thank you. Thank you. Ryan, tell us a little bit about your background. Tell us how you've come into the industry.
Sure. So I started in finance about 25 years ago, late 90s. I was down on the trading floors for many years and eventually migrated from commodities trading to equities trading and ETF trading at the American Stock Exchange. Through the time there, made a few contacts and eventually went off floor and started my own company, proprietary trading, along with a few partners. And we did that up until 2018. And I decided, over that course of time and seeing the migration of the business, I moved from proprietary trading over to financial advising, taking the years of finance and degree in finance from Baruch University, and decided that I wanted to help other people and put plans together to safeguard their futures.
Ryan, what type of clients are your typical clients? What do you like to work with?
I would say the clients that I work with mostly are business owners, small to mid-sized business, as well as entry-level and C-level executives. They typically seem to be the people that do better planning, have more of a concern for their future as opposed to someone else who has their guided plans made for them.
Interesting. What would you consider a success level is with a client?
I like finding people that, more concerned about their future, but they never took the time to sit down with an advisor, map out a plan. And I like to dig in and find, the potential pitfalls, see where there's, possibilities of mistakes, and look to safeguard those, whether it be in retirement savings plans, estate and tax planning, education savings, and eventually legacy planning as well.
So would you consider that being the aspect of the financial planning that you do, or would you expand on that a little?
Sure. Expanding past there, we do, aside from retirement and education planning, there's also the protection aspect of it, the insurance side of the business. Everybody thinks their retirement is the pension, their self-pension, how they're going to pay themselves in retirement. But the problem with that is if you don't get to retirement safely, you don't have the ability to draw off that retirement savings or that retirement portfolio. So you look to fill the gaps with certain types of protection insurance, and whether that be life insurance, it's sometimes disability insurance. It helps to fill the gaps and the potential possibilities of things that can disrupt your future.
Speaking about things that disrupt your future, how have you changed or pivoted or kind of remolded yourself through this new world of COVID that we live in, this new society that we're in?
Sure. So as much as I like meeting with clients in person, that's really where you get to know them, kind of dig into the details a little bit. But through COVID, we've actually been able to expand our business, reaching out to more people that aren't necessarily within a short physical distance. And we're actually able to work with clients online through virtual meetings, sometimes a few states away. It's something that's opened up our business. And of course, it's allowed us to help other people that we've never actually reached before.
Sure, of course. Let me ask you this then, and I always like to ask this with clients of ours that we work with and build relationships with. What separates you from other people in your industry, such as your competitors?
I would see myself as different in our firm, Center for Wealth Preservation, strictly because as an advisory firm, we're not the type of firm that's going to just give you a one-time solution or a one-size-fits-all. We look at the plan holistically, see where there's potential pitfalls. We look at all avenues of savings, whether that be, again, the retirement, the educational, and sometimes it's more aspirational in terms of goals or ideas that you want to hit maybe 20, 25 years in the future, whether it's a purchase of a second home. We're able to create a plan that fits around their income, their expectations of savings. And again, we touch base with, over the course of the year, maybe 4 times. We do quarterly reviews, and then we typically do one bigger annual review with our clients. And then we'll sit down and really dig into the details on a yearly basis. For the most part, the quarterlies are, quicker. But again, it's good to keep in touch with the clients and make sure nothing's changed dramatically that needs to be corrected.
Well, I can tell you that in working with you, I love the personal approach that you give. I love the attention that you give as if we are your only client, as an example. And that makes us feel good because the time and effort that you put into us and working with Be Seen Solutions, it really magnifies and shows how you would be working with any of your other clients. And I thank you for that.
Oh, you're welcome. Thank you.
Ryan, thank you so much for taking the time to speak with us today. Before we leave, how can people find you? How would you like them to find you?
Sure. Through LinkedIn, it's my name, Ryan McColgan, from Center for Wealth Preservation. Along with our website, it's cwpmetro.com.
Well, listen, I hope everyone that's watching this video takes the time to reach out to Ryan and really do a due diligence and let him impress you the way he's impressed Be Seen Solutions. Ryan, I thank you again for meeting with us today. And as I always say, it's always good to be seen, but it's always good to be seen with a powerful client such as yourself. Thank you for taking the time.
I appreciate it. Thank you, Patrick.
Sure.